You come look at these then, mate. So if we look, we'll go through this now as what we sort of talked about. So your left-hand one here going through these swings was your first sort of swing today, okay, where we can see, again, decent setup, to be fair. As you went back there now, your head didn't move that much because you weren't turning. Once you got to about here now, body kind of stopped, arms kind of picked the golf club from sort of halfway back there. You're not going to lose your height because your body's not really moving, yeah? So you're going to maintain your height, which is fine, but your arms now lifting the club up here now. Then that foot, you can see your hands, so they work up left of that yellow line. Then as you get to about here now, your body's stopping. Now you're unwinding the body. The hands now working from a different angle, getting that club quite steep, as we can see coming back in the golf ball. So that movement there now is going to increase the likelihood of the club face aiming over there at impact. What you then did to try to fix that was sort of hang on the back foot, pull your arms to the left, and get the golf ball starting somewhere kind of in this area, yeah? As a result of that, hit the ground behind the golf ball, and then the ball then sort of start left or right. In this case, the ball starting over there somewhere because the club face won the battle. If the path wins the battle, the ball starts further left. And every now and then you might sort of roll your hands or close the club face or do something, and the ball then does go left. But your misses were basically right and left, right and left, right and left, and no real consistency, as you said. Then we got the body turning better. Here in the middle now you can see kind of your initial changes you made when you sort of try to turn the body better. You can see dropping down a lot. So that left knee kind of collapsing in. Yep. And that knee and the hip moving almost a bit too. If you were doing a chip shot of 20, 30 yards, I don't think the legs would be moving that much that quickly, would they? So we can move the top half initially, but we're keeping the lower half a bit quieter. And then as we get to about here, then the lower half will start engaging. Yes, the backswing is a good position with regards to your arms. If we compare that with that one there, but you've just collapsed and lost a load of height. Then towards the end of it, now we start feeling taller as we turn. So that could be kind of your swing or tomorrow. So taller as you turn. So as you go back here now, taking the torso away there now. Now as we get to about here, the lower half will just continue on. Your head is staying taller. I wouldn't say it's staying where it needs to be. Yeah. It could go a little bit, but I think in fairness to go from that to that one on the right would be to go into that, stay in that box, or just you'd miss the ball. Because you're hitting the ball well with that amount of drop there anyway. And there's a window, I suppose. You're allowed, your head can move a little, and you're rotating your shoulder and your torso around your spine. So a little bit of a drop here and there is fine. Don't have to be dead centre and say perfect. If it's dropping as much as it was on this one here on the middle, then that for me is too much, okay? When you stay taller, you're able to release your body now as you come back down. You can see the club face when it comes back in the golf ball here now is coming a little bit more down through your right forearm. It's shallower, therefore you're able to square the club face up more effectively. And you can see that ball there hitting pretty much dead centre of the screen there as that ball then flies towards target, okay? So you reduce the side spin because the club was coming in from another angle. The only thing you had to sort of adjust was where the ground was, yeah? You've obviously swung a golf club where you didn't turn and you lifted, so now the ground's going to be hit too much. Now you're swinging flatter, which means you're going to miss the ground more than likely, and you're trying to stay taller. So those two things are pulling you away from the ground a bit more. So you might get the odd kind of thinny one where you're just not quite finding the ground in the right way. But from your point of view tomorrow, your only swing, I would say, just for you turning your torso and staying taller. So in the back, so now your hips are moving probably from about halfway back. Your hips and lower half start kind of engaging, yeah? Torso takes it away, keeping that height. And again, if you want to do this stuff against the wall there for a couple of minutes just to get that feeling of turning and staying taller, get this right side behind you without kind of collapsing into it. Okay, does that kind of make sense then? Yeah. Great stuff. Then from there, so just when you release the club through, I wouldn't worry about much to impact because what you did once you started turning better showed you get the golf ball nicely. Some of the drives there we got on camera, so I'll send through to you as well. You could see some really nice shots there with the drive where you kept your height. The angles were really, really good. Every now and then you're going to get one that just blazes that way to the right. That's just golf. Yeah, basically, in a nutshell, yeah. And I think the thing is what you've got to try to be disciplined with is not then just, I've got to change 25 different things now. You just hit a bad shot, okay? You just hope that you can go and find the goal.
Because I don't play much, I don't get stressed out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It doesn't bother me. If I was playing 2-3 times a week, then I think it would probably get in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
The amount, and even playing once a week, that still isn't enough.
It's not.
I know that's
no, it's not. No.
So I don't,
to get to a level you potentially might want to get to, but yeah, I mean you can still get down.
I don't have great expectations. I don't expect to be. I just want to be able to go out with customers. Not make a dick of myself.
Exactly.
And have a laugh
and enjoy yourself. Yeah. Knock it around in under sort of 95 or 90 or whatever, 100%. And have a reasonable score.
That's all I care about.
Lose a couple of balls, who cares? Yeah.
Yeah. Not bothered.
Reloading every tee.
Yeah.
And losing.
Not thinking, oh God, where's this one going?
Exactly, mate. Cool. Good stuff. Right.